Stango has to rely on circle camping on a big stage.
Oh, bro, you've been muted this whole time.
You lied to me, and I know that because everybody in the chat.
That's how they're hearing you through this. That's
crazy.
That's how much your voice projects.
That's crazy. Hey, welcome to the stream. What's up?
Thank you for letting us know, Thane.
Hey, you know what?
You really don't do production. You're like, put heads up.
Can I be honest? I did look up there. I didn't see that the button was like on
light, yeah.
mute. I just saw that like nothing was moving when I was talking, but I was like, oh, but clearly people could hear me anyways.
Yeah, that's funny.
But don't worry about hearing me. Worry about seeing this game. Winners finals between Maya and Mystery Soul. Two top 50 players now going to be duking it out. One of the top 25, one of the bottom 25. Maya looking to get that big win on board. No stranger to fighting against Mystery Soul, but anytime that you can get on that board, it's a beautiful day, isn't it? But right now, Soul going at it with the Fleet, not with the Galvin, not in this matchup. We got to get the Fox ready for Evo.
Hey, it's going to be such a strong character, I think. And even though B-Bats is obviously there representing Fleet at a very high level, and of course we have Keep here in our region, there's still just not a lot of people playing Fleet, even though I think amongst top player sentiment, considered to be a fairly strong character.
Everybody knows this character's good.
Yeah, but I think it's also, it's kind of like Orcane. Like, they're both characters that are considered very strong, but not really everyone's cup of tea.
Do people want to play them, I guess, is the thing. And yeah, like a lot of the things that Fleet offers, I think that people either would rather, she's in a very fun and cool, I think, like mid-ground between like the really weird, esoteric, original stuff that characters in this game do, and then also feeling somewhat familiar as like a platform fighter like character archetype.
Yeah, sure.
And I think that, you know, for a lot of people that would maybe play Fleet, they're kind of seeking to do one or the other. They want to do one of those weird, quirky, original things, or they want to play something that's very familiar, like a, you know, a Zetterberg or a Rano or what have you. But yeah, I mean, anybody who can make that harmony work, yeah, it's well worth it. Fleet's a good character.
Is that a trade? They both are gonna die? Nope. 127. We still live those. Of course, Fleet, one of the lightest characters in the game, also dies at the highest percents somehow, as the paradox of Rivals 2. But look, still living that. Down airs, how many more can we get? The dodge shot, just peppering arrows all over the ground, looking like Diablo right now. Just massive AoEs hitting nothing. Maya just looking for something guaranteed. Oh, that was our punish, but we missed the window. Head shake from Maya, she knows it.
Got that F tilt though. Talking earlier about how that's been worked into Maya's game. Go for the ooh, spot dodge there by Soul. Great disengagement by Maya as well, knowing where the combo is going to drop. That's one of the biggest things that I think is so hard to learn about this game at a top level. Man, as Maya goes down to the early edge guard right there, is knowing that, okay, like, even though I feel like I should be at frame advantage, I know that I'm not, and I need to back off my combo now.
It's true, and especially if you're playing really either of these characters, playing into either of these characters, you just cannot afford to overreach because their nairs are so fast and so useful. Like, they'll combo off of them in disadvantage, so you will get reversaled so hard. Maya definitely really good at going for resets very often, and of course Soul, like, frankly, that's one of Soul's strongest combo like advantages. It's just how much they use time and mess with that and leave you thinking like it's their turn still, but get sent all the way to the blast zone, says Maya. Like, I'm not concerned about your advantage state, I'm concerned about mine.
A couple times that Soul's been punished pretty hard for taking a sip. You know, getting the wind stock back, or the arrow stock back from pressing that neutral. We've seen it a couple times. Maya's definitely been on top of that. Orcane is quite quick.
Yeah,
hits you with the swiftness.
Absolutely, but these wind chime combos go so freaking strong. Good DI from Maya, so we drop that advantage state. How many nairs was that? 4? Yo, the back air not gonna kill just yet, but of course that is such a powerful move. The raw knockback on it does get through some of Fleet's natural low hits on gravity defense. So both characters in the red percent, looking for something, some kind of true opening. That back air 2 doesn't land, so instead it is Mystery Soul's turn to play. What can we get? The down air? Are we still alive? Yes, we are. Makes it back, but not for long. Has to check for another apple one more time. Homegirl hungry. Said, you trying to take a chomp? Nah, I'm trying to take a chomp.
I'm trying to take a sip. I'm trying to have a little bite to eat.
A sip of apple?
Eat to bite. I always like taking a sip. I don't know. I definitely would really rather that her summer skin had like a can of soda.
Fleet's too clean for that. She's drinking like sparkling, or an agua. Oh, agua fresca would be good actually. I think that.
Agua frescas could hit right now.
What'll be really funny though is if she still has the same animation of eating. She just like eats it.
To be fair, if there was a Rivals character, just in the entire Ether universe, I had to name that would just eat the entire cup.
Yeah.
I think Fleet would be #1.
Yeah, it's like Fleet and then Crag.
Okay, it's actually a tough call between them. See, it's sort of like the For Crag, it's just lawful evil. Like, that's just, it's in his nature to eat it.
Yeah,
But for Fleet, I mean, she's doing it for the love of the game.
She really is.
She knows that's not normal behavior.
The fastest way to drink this is to eat it. There we go, the coverage on both sides. Fleet does maybe sometimes struggle to cover Puddle, but this time does get it, and of course gets the stock off of it. So Maya battling down from a deficit again. Tough place to be into Fleet. You don't really want to be too far behind, but okay, we might get something off of this. The wind chime pops a little early, so we can't get the combo off the F throw. And of course, Soul ready at the ledge to try and steal advantage. It's kind of working out.
Ooh, real deep for Maya to be going right there with not a whole lot of way to finish that edge guard. Tornado incoming.
Wow.
Is going to be able to convert into that up here. Like you said, Fleet light character. And also, sorry. Thinking about the old bit back in Smash 4 with DeBuzz always like leading back after he gets killed by something at like 140%. Like, that killed?
Yep.
We're always just like, there's the brief period where we had like all the Nintendo tournaments and it was like you weren't allowed to cuss or anything. You were advised not to say that killed.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, if you want some lore, that was never a Nintendo rule. That was something that Coney just put in the commentator guidelines because he figured Nintendo would like it.
Gotcha.
That Nintendo actually never said to do that, but people were always just typing in like, that eliminated? That absconded my stock?
I don't like that. Absconded my stock is more funny though. I'll take abscond. I mean, that's not how. Yeah, but that's funnier at least. Oh, the tag chase with the arrow, of course, classic F strong behavior. The F tilt gets called out, so Maya has an opportunity to play here. Yo, we slapping him with the tail. We slapping him with the back though, and maybe another tail slap. How many slaps can we get? So many slaps. There's another slap right there.
Looking like we got skill link activated. 5 hits every day of the week. Going for that slow forward air into the fast one. Getting right back onto the ledge. Stuffed out by the dash attack. Always something you got to keep in mind with Fleet. One of those characters that can contest Orcane with the active hitboxes. How are we living?
Second last character in the game.
How is she as the second latest character in the game living that? I don't understand.
After this tournament, I have like several letters I'm writing to Fornace. I'm gonna send him so many things. Oh no, the backer does not connect and the reversal comes through. Classic Fleet behavior. Fleet is definitely one of those characters that if you whiff against her off stage, you could just die. And of course, Soul is one of the best at aiming wind launch to take those stocks.
Never ever gonna be dropping those edge guards. At least as far as I'm concerned, I don't see it happening. He is too clean. Yeah,
very highly consistent. The parry on parry. Normally, some people advise against doing that, but of course, it works out in that situation. That was a hard read on the F strong there. We're almost even.
Oh Maya, yes.
Oh, geez.
Oh Maya, non-committal wiggly hand gesture.
Oh my God. She's the anxiety that she produces in the people who root for her.
That is true. Rooting for Maya is like being a Mets fan. I can't lie.
Unfortunately,
and I don't just mean exclusively in the depressing ways. Don't get mad at me in chat.
It's okay. Nobody watching cares about baseball. Just you.
Todd, that's objectively not true. Oh my God, tech again. Tech the Jesus.
Oh no. Okay.
Fewer people care about that thing that I just said than baseball.
I don't know what you said, so that's definitely true.
You didn't watch Smash 4?
That's true.
We're back.
Okay, we're making it back.
We're dead.
Yeah, I was ready to cover it this time. I think Soul's gotten really good at knowing, like, reading Maya's return options. Oh, here we go. The shenanigans are on deck right now.
Oh, here we go indeed. Now,
here we go.
The big question today, does Maya know how to press the R button? Let's find out, shall we?
Hey, I mean, had the win on, beat like Pikmon 3-2 at Kingsgate yesterday, and then did beat Caleb today. I mean, you know,
that's true.
Lots going on, but has had plenty of Lorena practice, as basically everybody in Washington does now.
As long as you go to a tournament,
basically,
you got a couple of real good ones.
It is very, very true, which is great. I mean, looking at the Evo Lorena, right? It's really great to be ready to fight her going into Evo or going into really anything in the rest of R2CS.
I just noticed she looked like Thanos.
A little bit, huh? Yeah. It's very like rubber suit era villain. Like I'm the bad guy for the week.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying.
Okay, Lorena can't get quite that high. Her hops aren't that impressive. Oh, we are dropping way down.
Not Smash Ultimate Incineroar, who has like a very, very high jump height. Not able to make it back. A little bit too low right there, so Maya is going to clean up that first stock. Seen her play very, very well in this matchup, as you mentioned before, right? Definitely super, super comfortable. Ooh, not able to slide in and grab that right there.
Okay, looking for something. His soul finally gets a little bit of something. I don't know if that's what the little hops were for. Homie was just hop skipping and just playing hopscotch center stage, looking for something fun. There's the down tilt.
Bink and a bonk.
A little bink and a bonk and a plonk. Ooh. There's the plonk.
That looked like Lorena belonged at Pike Place Market.
Yo, that fish got
dude, if somebody did that out on the street, yo, I'd be tapping in.
I think that they should do that. We need
the full giant swing.
Yeah. I mean, like if it's like a tuna, you know, like if it's like 14 feet or whatever, how else are you gonna just regularly toss that?
Can you imagine seeing somebody do a combo like this on a fish at Pike Place Market? Just
that'd be actually really funny.
Shit to it.
I think that'd be great.
That'd be awesome, dude. I know that it's a tourist trap, but I would pay to see that.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the thing. They need to modernize, right? Okay, there's oh, no, we don't go for 2 back airs. Just the nair after. Not going to kill just yet, but we got that throw. Don't forget, if you pummel the fish now, the fish does lose their puddle. Yo, they'll follow with the fair. Excellent from Maya. So finally a stock lead here in Winners Finals. This is game 3, and the Soul swapped characters. I assume to play more rivals, but could also get the clean 3-0. It's not impossible. That Lorena very strong. We've seen Soul take plenty of sets as this character. You're like, oh, the Fleet? No. The Galvin? No. The Lorena? Still brutal.
Still never not doing it, for sure.
Yup. All right. 1 stock apiece here. Darkness has fallen. But who's going to be able to see the light, or who's going to be sent into it? I don't know. It could be Maya, but the situation at the ledge is fraught.
How is that a reversal?
Lorena be living, yo. But I think Maya, unstressed about it, seems to just be doing the rinse and repeat like she should. Ooh. Calling out these wow, makes it there in time. She is moving. Is Lorena the bouncing whale gonna come in and interrupt the Ferris flip? Dan Fernacey, your names for moves are very fun. I love it. Okay, that back. Ooh, that could have been dead either way. Because if you get the knee drop there, would have been dead.
F throw. Getting some positional advantage. Tough recovery, but Soul intelligently going high right there. Maya not ready for it. Hadn't seen it yet in this game. Same trick, not likely to work twice. I love using that backer to get back on stage with expediency, but you wanted to pick Lorena. They call it Go Die Delta because you go die there.
That's true.
Thanks, Todd.
It does say that. I say everyone says that.
We've all been saying this.
We've all been saying this.
Everybody's on the same page.
We're all, you know, and isn't that nice? The amount of discord and discourse in the Rivals community, it's great that we all agree on why it's called Go Die Delta.
Even you can commentate is what I'm getting at. All of you at home, it's not that hard. What's much harder, playing 3 characters at a top tournament level. That's what Mystery Soul is able to do in it.
It really is. It really is it. I mean, it's very impressive. And of course, this stage, very, very strong. Why are you messing with me, TSH? Stop it. This stage, very, very strong. For Galvin to have strong movement, like if you can use those plat drops well and like take advantage of plat on or shield on plat, it can be very, very tough to open him up, and especially if you're giving up parries off the bubbles like that. You know, no puddle on deck, bouncing whale. It is so exploitable, but UFO just as rough.
Nice there by Maya, not opting to get rid of the drill at any point in that coverage out there. Does finally just jab it out. So I'd love to see. I was thinking that when Soul set that up, it'd be a really good opportunity for him to try to get a parry on something off the ledge, but instead, just getting right back to it. Quick KO out there. Taking the 1 stock lead and going to take it a little bit farther. Great DI there by Maya. We've been around the block long enough.
100%. and especially like if you've already given up most of the stage. Oh no,
that's tough.
The fair interacting with itself, unfortunate. Normally that's what happens to Galvin. So a bit of justice, poetic-wise, to see that happen. That back throw, not going to kill just yet, of course. It is actually a really great kill tool, especially against Galvin, because he's so grabbable, especially with the shield up. Yo, the platform, yo, we driving it in. You ever park directly between two cars and not be able to get out? Like, that's the margin that UFO was placed at.
That is actually Schlide on him.
Okay,
we're hunting for a shield drop, but Maya's not going to let you have it. Love the use of the down air right there. Just stop you from buffering that out. Did get the damage in there. However, not going to keep you alive, will it? Maya actually does get the reversal right there.
Yeah, down air is it's an excellent move for a lot of things, but actually killing is not really one of those things. Fair, however, much stronger, especially after the patch notes got a nice flat +1 on the knockback, make it an even stronger tool, especially when galvanized. Very, very terrifying.
He's whatonized? Say that again?
Galvanized.
Huh?
My finger
like his name,
is on the button. You know that song?
Ooh, no. We going for a trip down to the side, all the way
connect.
over. What we doing?
I think I don't.
Mystery Soul went 3-1.
Yeah, it's true. I don't think that connected, but
I don't think it did.
I think it might not have mattered. Maybe it did though. I couldn't see.
I couldn't see. It was in the magnifying glass.
I saw that. We need to get rid of that.
There's simply no way to tell.
We need to get rid of that. Like, the platform, just move the fucking camera. Just move the camera over there.
Just have a little like, hey, here's where the blast.
Just move the damn camera. Why are we holding on to this when we've got Edelus and Lorena and Galvin and these characters are fighting off the Yo, look at my clip reel. Character not on the screen. What do you mean?
I like guessing.
I don't.
I like living in an ambiguous state of.
Well, have I got a 2026 for you?